Completely off. Ah, no, no. Switch on. Done. Done. Yeah. Honest friends, is my voice is loud and clear? Yeah. Let's wait for 5 minutes and we'll start the session. Yeah, okay, guys, let's start the session. Online students, just confirm for me. Is my voice is loud and clear? Clear, right? Done. Done. Let's start. Now, in the last class, we are discussing about the Tableau. Now, let us continue with the Tableau and let us cover the remaining plots. What are the balance plots we are having? Okay. In that balance plots, we are having the first one is called as what are the plots we are going to discuss in the today's class. Okay. Either we can continue with the previous one and we can save, or completely we can try to open the new one. Anything is fine. Okay. So here I'm going to take the data set called as Superstore data. Okay. Same data set, whatever we are executing from the last few days, same data set, nothing special. And here today we are going to discuss what are the charts we are going to discuss. Miss, first chart we are going to discuss is called as lollipop chart. Okay. The first chart name is called as lollipop, right? Like it will resemble like our childhood lollipops, how the lollipop will be there now. It will resemble in that way. So that is the reason it is called as lollipop chart. Okay. Next, we are having the second type of chart is called as, sorry, not dashboard. It is second one. What are the chart we are having? The second sheet is called as, we are going to discuss in today's class is called as funnel chart. Funnel chart. This is the second one. And the third one we are going to discuss is called as maps, a general map along with the field maps. Okay, two types of maps are there, a general normal maps, and the second last one is called as field maps. With this, all the most of the, not most of the, almost in the real life as a data analyst, what are the plots we are going to use, all of them will be covered. Now, let's see the first one called as lollipop charts. What is meant by lollipop? So lollipop chart, how it will be looking like means, first you are going to take in terms of sales and a region or subcategory or anything as per your choice. Now I'm going to take the category. What are the different categories are there? And what are the sales are there? Okay. Like in the previous class, we are executing from the instead of category, we are taking the segment wise, right? So let us go with the segment or subcategory or anything. So in the last class, we have worked with the subcategory. Now, if you observe here, we are having the multiple subcategories. And these subcategories, whatever we are having, just I'm going, trying to keep in the like this. And this is a entire view. So just I'm keeping them in the sequential order, that is in the descending order, which is having the highest. Now here the what are the sum of the sales are there? This is a bar plot, a simple horizontal bar plot. It is neither stack, it is nothing. It is a simple horizontal bar plot where only two columns are considered, one discrete variable and one continuous variable. A simple horizontal bar plot. Now what are the simple horizontal bar plot is there? Now one more time I'm adding the sales here. One more time. So what are the sales are there? Two sales are there. One is first one, second one. Two sales are there. This is the first one and this is the second one. And both of them, what I'm going to do means merge into single one. For that, I'm going to click on the dual axis. Once I click on the dual axis, both will be merged into a single one as a single point. Observe this one clearly. Earlier, whatever you are having, sir, how you got the back means Control Z. Simply it is Control Z. Nothing special. Okay, Control Z. Now, whatever the I have clicked. So here you are having the two options. What is this number? So 3,30,007. 3,30,000. Just here, out of both of them, one of them you select and click on the dual axis. Same number. Just you are going to get as a dot. Earlier you got as a bar. Now you are going to get as a dot. Okay. Sir, can we take only the top 10 cells? Yes, that is called as filters. Abhishek, whatever the question you are asking is called as top and filtering. Right? That we'll discuss. I'm just discussing about the plots. Now here, what are the values are there? Just you are having the values in this way. Now in this first one, okay, what are the first one is there? In the first one, I'm going to select the bar. For the second one, okay, what are the second one is there? Second one, I'm going to keep in the dot only. That size of the dot, just I'm trying to increase like this. What are the size of the dot is there? Can you see that size of the dot? Now that size of the dot is not looking proper. For that, what I'm going to do is here, what are the bar size is there now? In the first one, bar is there. Second one, circle is there. In the first one, what are the bar is there? Just I'm trying to reduce the size of the bar like this. Is that clear? Now, can you see that one? Now it is something like, it is looking like a lollipop. Is that clear? Sir, just it is a small kind of representation. Nothing special is there. Earlier in the bar plot also same answer. Single bar plot, if you take a normal general bar plot, what are the general bar plot you are having? You are considering the sales, okay? And at the same time, you are going to take the subcategory, sales and subcategory, and you are making them in the like this. Now here also the phones, chairs, and what are the numbers are there? Same thing, no difference. Just here additional to this is representation wise, it is somewhat looking good. Some comparatively. Okay, just a small additional representation. Now in this label, I'm adding the sales. See, now when I add the label in the sales, what are the label you are having? 3,30,000. What are the number you are seeing that 3,30,000? Okay. Now I don't want to add in the end of the bar. I want to add at the end of the circle. So for circle, second one I have to select. Now at the end of the circle, you are going to get the values. Point is clear. Now what are the circle size? You can adjust your circle size accordingly. Circle size, bar size, you can adjust accordingly. Just this is called as lollipop chart. Now in the same thing here also, this is a general one. It is a general bar plot where you are having like this. This is also answer is same. This is also answer is same. What is the difference between both of them is here in this case, it is a normal bar chart. It is something highlighted with the additional 1 point. The representation wise, it is somewhat different. Nothing special you are going to get. Representation, it adds something. Okay, the values remain same. The what are the analysis you are going to observe is same. Everything will remain same. So now automatically you are going to do the formatting. This side you are going to remove the headers. So the same thing, if I take in the this way, even this way also, whichever the side you are interested, you can choose. Okay, and this one is this will be comparatively better representation. And here you are going to modify this one. What are this one is there? Okay, this headers. Click on the format. What are the format is there? Click on the format. In the format, you are having the headers. What are the headers are there? Just you are going to convert to bold and adding to somewhat size, and you are going to give a different color, something like this. What are the each subcategory you are having? Just you are going to give the some different color, bold letter and something. Okay, this is the header. And you are going to remove the grid lines. Grid lines are not required means just you are going to click on the none. So this is the view representation. It will look like this. Sir, what is the difference between that one versus this one? Here just okay, the what are the circle? See circle and bar. Can you see the circle and bar? You want to increase the size of the circular. You want to increase the size of the bar. Size of the bar just I'll reduce still somewhat. Okay, the more the thinner the line of the bar, the circle will represent very high level. Okay, now this is looking good. Now let me cross check in the presentation. Now it is clear, everyone. So this is called as lollipop chart. Everyone is clear, guys, how to create the lollipop chart, right? So just you are adding just a symbol of, it is similar kind of bar chart only, nothing special. It is similar kind of bar chart. Now, as you know, how to modify the labels. if you want to adjust the labels you want at the end of the circle or at the end of the bar. End of the bar means you have to bring that label into the bar cell. If you want at the end of the circle means you have to bring into the in the circle one. So the label you have to add in the circle means it will add at the end of the circle. If you add here means it will add at the here, right? Now next here I'm going to select the label. What are the label is there? That is label is nothing but what are the some of the values label is there. This label, the size, what are the size of the label is there? The size of the label, I'm selecting instead of black color, some other color. Okay, some red color. And I'm going to keep the bold and let me keep in the 10 and apply. Okay, and let's cross check in the representation how it is looking, right? And heading, instead of keeping the lollipop chart of the title, here you are going to keep the title as what is the title? This is nothing but subcategory wise sales. What are the subcategory wise sales? Now, if you tell me, if you ask me what is the difference between, again, I'm saying, what is the difference you have observed? If you're asking me the question, sir, tell me what is the difference you have observed between the, okay, between the horizontal bar plot versus lollipop chart means I will not observe any kind of difference in the data analysis. For example, just I will show you. So here, what are the, this one is there now? Let me bring this one slightly slide. Okay. Or let me add here. Let me move slightly side so that the subcategory word clearly will be visible. Now I'll keep in the presentation. This is my presentation mode. Okay. It is looking like this. Subcategory wise says what is the total amount of sales based on the subcategory. Now the same plot I'm trying in the bar plot also. Okay. In the what are the bar plot is there? This is nothing but for me bar plot. Now in the bar plot, whatever I'm having, okay, same, what are the format is there here? Same format I'm going to use here. That is, what is the format I have used for this one? Just first I'll click on the format. What is the format I applied? So in the header, what is the size of the header I have selected? 11, bold, and this is the color. So let me select in the bar plot also same. Within the header, let me select bold, and this is the color. And what is the size I have selected? 10. This is a 10. Okay. And let me click on the, now this part is not required for me. So I'm removing the header, this one. Now only balance header is this one. So this is the header. What are the header is there? And I'm going to remove the grid lines. Okay. And what are the font? In the font, I'll go to the header and I'll select the header like this. What are the headers are there? And click on the bold. Okay. And what are the title? Rows. In the rows also header. In the rows header, I'm going to select this one. 10 bold. Done. Next, what is the name I have given for this chart? Subcategory wise says. Just let me copy the same. Subcategory wise says. Click on the OK. And here also, let me change this heading as same way. What are the subcategory wise says is it? Same. I'm copy paste. Okay. Now just let me move side like this. I'm moving this one so that the subcategory word will be visible clearly. Done. Okay. And now what is the balance format I have done here? For the data labels, I have added the some format. What is the label I have done the format means? Here I have given the red color. What is the size of this one? 10 bold with red. So let me add the same thing here. What are the data label is there? Here also let me add the same way. Bold 10. And what is the color miss? Red color. Let me choose a red color and click on the apply. So now this one and this one, both are same only now. Now let me keep in the presentation mode. So this is the presentation mode. So you are seeing the values like this, and this one is the same. What are this value and what are this value? Both are same or different? Left side and right side. What is the observation you are making from these two, miss? Same values, same bolt, same thing, same categories, no difference. Only representation wise, it was changed. So here the bar was ended here. Here itself the bar was ended. For the bar, additional one circle also drawn here. Basically, bar is up to here only. For that, additional last one circle was added. Only difference is this. Can you see the difference now clearly? So this is called as bar plot. This is called as lollipop chart. So there is no much difference. Just in a representation, slightly it will look comparatively more attractive in some cases. In some cases, it may not look attractive because the heading is same, values are same, everything is same now. When I'm doing back and front like this, it is looking almost the same. Because same font, same style, everything I have kept in the same way. Is the point is clear, guys? Everyone understood? The difference between the horizontal bar plot versus lollipop chart. Not only horizontal, vertical also same. If you convert this one to vertical, you are going to get like this. And you click on the presentation, whether this is looking good for you or that is looking good for you, you only decide. Which one is looking good for you, miss? Obviously, it will be looking good when we are having with respect to this one. So that is the reason it will be represented in this way. Is that clear? Lollipop chart. Online students, lollipop chart is clear. Let's move on to the next one called as funnel chart. Everyone? Done? Next, I'm going with the funnel chart. Now, what is the funnel chart means? Once again, these are all the charts, very simple charts basically. Okay. Now, again, I'm going to take the total amount of sales. Okay. What are the total amount of sales is there? This total amount of sales, I'm going to consider here a region wise. What are the region wise total amount of sales? Okay. Now you are having the total amount of sales region wise. Now here that says you are representing the length of the bar. Height is okay. Height is number. What are the number is there? So let me keep in the label. That is number wise. It is representing number wise. The how much thin, how much width it has to take, it will be decided based on the number. What about the width? Width of the bar. Width of the bar for everything is same only, na? So what is changing means from here to here, the height is changing. The height is dependent on the what are the value is there, that value. Here the sales amount, you are going to consider the 7,25,000. You are drawing wherever the 7,25,000 up to that one line, followed by another line, followed by like that. Height is based on the sales. What about the width? Width of the bar. Width of the bar is not based on the sales. It is constant only, na? Now I'm going to take the sales into the size. See? The width of the bar was shrinked according to the value of the, so the lower the value, the lower the size. Now I'm going to keep this one in the descending order. It is called as funnel chart. How in a funnel, how the funnel will look. Everyone knows now funnel. So how the funnel look in that way. So from the top to bottom. So just I'm adding here, what are the label is there? Label is what? Region wise. So I'm adding the region here. Okay, region, and what are the sales as there? That sales already is there. Sales and this one. That's it. So which is having the highest sales means west, which is having the second highest means east, central, south. Sir, if the same thing can't we represent by using a bar plot, a general bar plot like this? So just I'm taking the sales. What are the sales is there? And I'm going to take the region, and each region I'm going to consider in the color, and I'm going to keep in the descending order or ascending order. Okay. And here what are the sales is there? Sales I'm representing on the label. Along with the region also, let me represent in the label. Region, this one, both of them. And let me remove the headers. What are the headers are there? Let me remove the headers. To remove the headers, what we have to do? In the first you have to click on the enter view. In this, I'm going to select this headers, and I'm going to remove the show headers. This one also I'm going to select and remove the show header. Now, what is the difference you have observed this one versus this one, miss? Same number. Okay, here the bars are not attached to each other. Otherwise, let us convert this one. What is the difference you have observed? Same. Value is 7,52,458. Same. Sir, labels are outside. No, sir. Okay, adjust your label. Click on this and click on the alignment. Click on the center. Automatically it will come into the center. You just modify. If you want into the inside, you bring into the inside. You want outside, bring the label outside. Okay. So you want outside the label, just bring outside the label. Okay. Wherever you are interested, you can bring. If you are interested outside, means right outside. You are going to get outside. But the point is, here every bar starts from the base point only, and this one, the width of the bar is constant. This length of the bar from here to here, the length of the bar is based on the value. Here, length of the bar and width of the bar both are based on the sales price. So here I'm going to give in the both the ways, and I'm going to remove the header. Now tell me, in the presentation mode, what is the difference you have observed? This one is a funnel, and let me remove this one. This is not required for me. Hide the card. This is also not required. This one also I'm removing. Simply you are having this one, and here also you are having this one. Now, what is the difference you observed between these two? Same thing, but comparatively representation wise. Which is the maximum to which is the least, how it is reducing. A simple bar chart will be represented by using a funnel charts. So here I'm going to select this grid lines. What are the grid lines are there? Just I'm trying to remove the grid lines by selecting the grid lines as none. I'll keep the grid lines as none. I don't want the grid lines. Is that clear, guys? Everyone? So now you just click on the presentation mode, because finally you are going to show in the presentation only. So always try to see in the presentation mode how it is representing, because you are not going to present in front of others by opening the Tableau and this entire screen left side, where this you are not going to do now. Finally, you will present to others. Always you have to bring in front of them by clicking on the presentation mode. Though in the PPT also, you have created the PPT in front of others. Are you going to open the general PPT, or you click on the presentation mode and you'll start the PPT while presenting? Click on the presentation mode and you'll start. Same logic we have to apply here. Is the point is clear? So same thing. Sir, instead of region, can't we select any other thing, miss? Which are you interested? If you're not interested in the region, then go with the subcategory wise. Subcategory wise color, and the same subcategory wise in the size. Okay, and just to apply this one, whatever this is there. Now here, what are the subcategory says are there now? Says I'm bringing into the size. The size will be reduced. Okay, now what are the sizes there? Just you are going to bring into this way and this one, subcategory wise. Sir, but this is not looking good, right? Because more number of categories are there. Bottom part is not even visible. What are the bottom part is there here? It is not even visible, this one. I have to keep this one, and this one, means it would be difficult. So this logic can be applied on the multiple categories, miss? No. When it is looking for limited number of categories, this logic we can apply. More number of categories are there. More number of categories within the categorical variable. We cannot apply the funnel chart like this. Is the points are clear, guys? Everyone understood? Yes or no? Anyone has any questions on the funnel chart? If you are having any questions, please ask what are the questions you are having. Whoever the students are having the questions, please ask what are the questions you are having. So again, I'm going to save this file and I'm going to upload for you. Okay, what are the file is there? Just I'm trying to share this save this file. Okay, by using the name called as today's. And once class was completed, I'll share this file also for you. One more time. Everyone is clear, guys? Online students, please confirm. Funnel chart is clear. Abhishek, you have written no. No means not clear or no questions, sir. Okay, clear, no questions, right? According to you. Done, done. Fine. Okay, this is the general horizontal bar plot. So just let us remove this, not required. Now let us focus on the next one is called as maps. Okay, next concept is called as maps. Let's move on to the maps, guys. Sir, when we represented using the bar chart, then what is the use of funnel chart? Good question. So now just representation wise. So which is highest, which is the lowest? One of the way of representation. Okay. Do you know what is funnel? In your real life, you know what is meant by funnel, right? Now, let's take an example as per your question. Okay. As one of the student is asking, what is the use of funnel chart? Now, let me ask you a silly question. Okay. Now, you know what is meant by funnel or not? Yes or no? First, tell me that. You know what is meant by funnel? Yes, Ashwini. Done. So how the funnel will look like? Something like this, right? This one now, funnel miss. So the funnel will look like this. The maximum amount of diameter will be on the top and the minimum diameter will be in the bottom, right? Funnel will look like this. In which cases we'll use the funnel? In which cases, where we'll use the funnel according to you? Where we'll use the funnel? Just can you recollect that one? The situations where we are going to use the funnel, right? Now, wherever we are going to use the funnel, in that cases, can't we use a straight pipeline, a straight simple pipe? Remember the situations where you are using the funnel. In the same situation, can't we use a normal pipe? Think, what are the situation where we are using the funnel? Think in that situation, can't we use a normal pipe? Yes or no? Here, why still we'll use the funnel only? Though it can be solved with the general normal pipe, why still we use the funnel only? Means some additional care. So on the top, since the diameter is more, so here there is a chance of leakage on the top. But here the chance of leakage is comparatively less because of the diameter was increased. Okay, the chance of reducing the leakage. Okay, now same way, slight improvement is there. In the same logic is applied here just for the better representation. Though it is same thing is represented in the funnel, I mean horizontal bar plot also, just representation wise, it will look very clearly that which is the highest, which is the least. Even in the bar plot also it looks, but comparatively better representation. Just I have told you earlier, when compared to pipe, why we are using the funnel miss? Same logic is applied here. Is the point is clear? Understood? Done? So let's now move on to the next one called as maps. Now what are the maps are there? So here I'm going to select the state, country, city. Sir, which will be selected maps automatically means here can you see there is a globe symbol? Globe symbol. So globe, whichever is having in the globe symbol, it is automatically detected as a location. The tableau will automatically identify that particular column as a location. Whichever the column was selected with the globe symbol like this, that one you select and keep in the detail. Can you see here? There is an option called as detail. Already I told you color, size, text, that is label, and tooltip also I have told you. Tooltip means when you keep the cursor, what it will show in the box. That is called as tooltip. Now I am showing you the detail. So here the state you drag into the detail. Once you select the state into the detail, automatically it is going to detect that one and it is going to give us the maps. Just a minute. More amount of time I have pressed on the state now, so it is suddenly stopped. Immediately we have lightly we'll select like this and just we'll add. Is the point is clear? How you got these maps, everyone? Whichever is in the globe symbol, that one when you bring into the detail, it will select automatically the map. Now you know how to add the labels or this dot. What are the dot is there? All the dots are representing in the same way. Now I want to represent the each color of the dot based on the more amount of size. So the more the higher the size, the bigger the circle. So I bring this one into the size. Do you remember even in the Power BI also we are having the same option? The bubble size based on the size. We have done in the same way earlier in the Power BI also. So the more the size, the more the circle. So slightly the circles are not that much of visible means increase the size. So the base of the one will be increased. Now it is clear? Okay. Next, if you want to add the label, sales label, and along with the state name, can you see the state name lightly in the back end? It is visible, but I don't want that one. So I want the different types of maps. So first click on the map here on the top. On the top, you are having the map. On the map, click on the background maps. Here you are having the light. Instead of light, click on the normal. You are going to get in this way. Next, click on the one more option, dark. You are going to get the dark mode. Click on the one more option, which is streets. Okay, this is streets wise. Click one more option. Okay, I'm selecting the satellite mode. So satellite means from the space point of view, if you see how it looks from the satellite point of view. And here I'm adding the whatever the state name is, the state also I'm adding in the label. Is the point is clear, everyone? How to add the maps here? Sir, we can't replace the region in details for maps. Region you can't bring because region is a categorical variable. Okay. Gnan Prakash, sir, there are more map options here compared to Power BI. That is your choice. Okay, in the map also you can choose as per your choice. Okay, multiple maps options, whatever you are interested, you can choose. Done. So here you are going to select like this and click on the map. Still, what are the other options are there? Just cross check what are the different other options you are having. And based on that, which are the option you are interested, select that one. This one is not looking good for me. Surely this is not looking good because the background and what are the my label. Again, I have to adjust my label. And in the label, I have to fill the colors. Again, I have to change something like this. Okay. Now, I have to keep in the bold letters and let me increase the size to 10 and click on the apply. Now, you are having something like this. Now, this is one way of representation. You want to represent in this way, means you can represent. If you want to represent with another background, means you can select any other background, which are the background you are interested. Okay, I'm going to select the background, which is from satellite. Or, sir, satellite is not looking good that much. Already state names are visible here now. If you add here in the background of the maps, if you take this one also, again the state names here, New Mexico, 2 times. So here California. So background West Virginia, again So the same state names will be represented for 2 times. Unnecessarily it is waste. So light color instead of going with the light or normal, because state names 2 times. Sir, white state name 2 times means okay, then remove the state from the label. Now, at least can you see the state name properly means again it will not be visible properly. Either you select the state name to visible properly, bring the state name into the label, and then you modify the map. What are the background of the map is there? Just you keep in the dark mode like this. Okay. Now, what are the dark mode you are having? Now, in this case, such state name is not required. Remove the state name. Now, it is sufficient for you, miss. Remove the state name. No, sir, that state name, that dot is already overlapping the state name properly. It is not visible. For example, let us take this one here. What are the state name is there? That is not visible properly because that dot is adding on the state name by default. So in this case, add the state name in the label. Now automatically 2 times it is showing no service. Then modify the background. Okay, go with the background and click on this and go with the something outdoor like this. Okay, and outdoor means too many names are visible. It is too much of confusion. It leads to the unnecessary confusion. Okay, just I'm going to keep in the street, dark. Okay, comparatively dark only better. Either dark or satellite view. These two are better. Okay, choice is yours. Accordingly, you can choose which are the option you are feeling better. Sir, in your my system, I am unable to see the values in the maps. So in some of the systems or some of the cases, if you are unable to see the maps, when you're trying to bring that state into the detail, here you will see the one error. You will get one error. Have you seen that one, Abhishek? Are you having an error? Once you click on that error, okay, there is some error will be available. Yes. Once you click on that error, it will ask to select the country name. Select the country name. So that USA will be selected and click on the OK. Then automatically it will select. Select that one. First click on the error. In that you select the country. Then click on the OK. Now it is set for you. Done? Everyone? Next, coming to the next one is called as field maps. Okay, done. Now click on the field maps. Now what are the field maps you are having? The next one is called as field. Now in the field maps, earlier here we have selected the map. How we have selected that map means we have not selected the globe symbol, which are the variable is having the globe symbol that we brought into the detail. Automatically it has only taken the latitude, longitude, and it only applied the map by default. Now here I'm going to select the map. I'm selecting the map. Now I'm bringing the state into the detail one more time. Now you are going to get the field map. Earlier it is a plain map. Now you are going to get a field map. See, observe. I'm not selecting here map. Without selecting the map, I'm bringing the state into the detail. You are going to get like this. Now this is field map. What is the difference between these two? Miss, that value was filled with the blue color. Here that value was filled with a dot. You want single data, you want to fill with the everything with the color. Sir, I want to different states in a different colors. Bring the state into the color. One state into one color. Okay, one state will be brought into one color. If you don't bring that one, automatically all the states will be given with the same color. Sir, same logic can't we apply here, miss? Yes, absolutely you can apply state into the color, but dots will change. It is not filled. Dots now. Here it is dot. Here it is filled. Single dot was filled with the entire state. Entire state you want to represent with a single dot. Entire state you want to represent with a color. That one. Is the point is clear, guys? Everyone? The difference between the field map versus this one. Now, automatically I'm going to bring the sales also in the label. What are the sales is it? The sales into the label and along with the state name also into the label. Simple. Now tell me, This is looking good for you, or this is, this one or this one. Which one is looking good for you? Select that one. Now, what is the difference, miss? Just representation wise, guys. No difference. Just it is a presentation mode. Once I click on the presentation mode, this one and this one, both of them are finally, see, Texas 1,70,188. Texas 1,70,188. Same number only, na? Representation. This is one way of representation. That is one way of representation. Which one is looking good for you? Sir, field maps only looking good for me. Go with the field maps. Sir, this is only looking good, sir. Go with this. Which one you feel easy? Go with that. Sir, here every dot is one color. One state, one color. You only ask na. Sir, I don't want each state in one color, miss. Everything will be by default blue color. Is the point is clear? Here also, in the field maps also, you don't want each state in each different color, miss. Everything will be blue color only. Everything one color. You want the different colors, miss? Bring the state into the different colors. One state into one color. This is the different types of maps which we are going to choose in the Tableau. Everyone is clear? Yes or no? If you are having any questions, what are the questions you are having? Please ask. So this is field maps and this is maps. In the both the cases, I'm going to give the sheet name. What is the sheet name, miss? State-wise says. Okay, state-wise total amount of sales. What are the amount of sales is there? State-wise. And I'm going to keep in terms of 20. As I've told you, every time I'll fix myself to one size, all the headings of one size with one color only. So that in my presentation, it will be looking good and correct. Okay, just I'm modifying this one also, the sheet name like this. What are the sheet name is there? State-wise says, and click on the apply. Now click on the presentation mode and just observe. State-wise says and state-wise says. Is the point is clear? Starting from the Washington 1,38,641 to finally here, what are you are having Virginia with the 70,637. Same thing. Washington, California, Texas, New Mexico, everything will be the same. No difference in that. Okay. And if you want to increase the zoom, you can click on the increase in the zoom like this. This is zoom increase, zoom decrease. If you want to decrease the zoom and you want to particularly focus here, okay, and this one you are going to select and keep only, miss, that one only will be highlighted. Remaining everything will not be selected. Only that data will be selected. For example, you want to highlight with the, okay, I want to highlight the states which are making the high revenue. That is this one and this one. And I want to highlight with this one, Washington. And I want to highlight this one. Assume whatever I want to highlight, click on the control. And after selecting them, right click on that. No need of right click also. Select them. Automatically it will say that keep only. Then keep only the miss. It will keep only those states and remaining things will be deleted. And it identifies only for these three states. Keep only, miss, keep them only. Exclude them, miss, remove them, and I want remaining things. Apart from this, remaining. If you want only those, miss, you can add only those. Apart from that, miss, apart from that. Or you want everything, miss, everything. Is the point is clear, guys? Everyone. Keep only, miss, it will keep only that. Clear, guys? Everyone? Understood? The maps and field maps. So these are the various types of maps. I mean, various types of charts which we are going to use in the Tableau. So I want each and every one of you to select for each type of variables. What are the different types of variables are possible for one continuous? Okay, for one discrete. For one discrete variable, what we are going to use? A combination of one continuous with one discrete. One continuous with one discrete. One continuous with one discrete. Next one is more than one continuous with one discrete. Next, one continuous with more than one discrete. Next, multiple continuous, multiple discrete. What are the different types of plots we are going to use? And for time series variables, for time series, what are the plots we are going to use? For time series, only line plot will be there. Okay, line plot only will be available. So line plot, comparison line plot, or area plot. In the down, if you are taking the years only years or only months you are separated, you can apply even the stacked area chart. So I want everyone to write, if you are having only one continuous, what are the plots you are going to apply? What are the possibilities of each and every plot in all the overall, in the Python, in SQL, sorry, in the Excel, okay, in the Power BI, in the Tableau. So tell me, what are the overall plots you are having for the one continuous? What are the plots? For one discrete variable, what are the plots? And for one continuous with one discrete, I want like this. Please write this one and complete the assignment. This is your assignment. What is the assignment means? For one continuous, what are the plots are applicable? For one discrete, what are the plots? One continuous with one discrete, what are the plots? More than one continuous, more than one means 2, 3, 4, anything. More than one continuous variables are there. With one discrete, what is the plots? With one continuous with more than one discrete, what are the plots? First here you have to write me the plot names. What are the different plot names are available? What are the different plot names are available? Write like this. For everything you have to write like this. After writing the what are the plot names are available, for every plot, one plot, one example I want. So here you are writing with respect to something like this, pie chart. Okay, you have written like this, or donut chart. Okay, so you are something. So pie chart can be applied on a single variable, miss. Pie chart will be represented on a single variable with the count, number of transactions only, without considering the continuous variable. Pie plot can be applied with one discrete, one continuous, each category, and the total says you can apply the pie plot. At the same time, each category, number of transactions also you can apply the pie plot. What is the difference between the count plot versus bar plot? Means count plot x-axis category will be there, y-axis is count. Count means what? Number of transactions, means number of records. Number of records will be considered on the y-axis, right? So count plot, what are the count and pie chart and donut chart? How many possibilities are there? Every possibility I want. One pie chart, one continuous and one discrete. Pie chart is possible. Bar plot is possible. Donut chart is possible. Right? Still, what are the other plots are possible? Okay. What is the other plots? Just now we have discussed funnel plot. Funnel chart is possible. And lollipop chart. Lollipop also can be applied now. So each category along with their total size. Today, whatever we have discussed, lollipop chart. Okay, lollipop chart. This one also possible. I want like this. Each and every plot you have to write whatever the possibilities are there. Every possibility you have to write. And along with the possibilities, I want each of them as one chart in the Tableau. And this Tableau, what are the file is there? You have to click on the save as and click on the save. Okay. So when you click on the save as first time, you are clicking on the save as. So something you are going to write here now. This should be your name. Whatever your name is there, write your name and click on in your laptop somewhere. That file you have to share it to me. This is your task for tomorrow. By tomorrow evening, everyone has to share me the Tableau file. How many plots are there? Each plot you have to keep here the names, and need formatting you have to do. You can choose which are the variable you are interested. You can choose on the sales, or you can choose profit. So multiple continuous are there, multiple discrete are there, time series variables are there, calendar is there, globe symbol is there. So all the types of variables are available here. So two continuous you want means two continuous are there, two discrete you want means two discrete are there. Every kind type it is available. So I want all the types of plots. How many plots we have discussed till now? I want each and every plot, and each and every plot with one example here. That how many plots? 20, 30, 40. How many is there? That many plots you have to write. One with one example. One for clown plot, one for bar plot, one for this one for that one for whatever is there. Okay, sir, for example, pie chart can be applied on the one continuous also. I mean, one discrete also. Pie chart can be applied on one continuous with one discrete. Then what I have to do is that one example, this one example. Sir, this can be even applied on the one continuous with two discrete also, sir. Miss, there also one more example. How many possibilities are there? Every possibility, every example I want. Now, pie chart should be applied only one time, huh? No, pie chart should be applied on the how many times it can be applicable with all the possibilities. Okay. So, sir, for example, two discrete, three discrete, four discrete, four discrete or five discrete or forget. More than one discrete, na? More than, it comes under more than one discrete. Here, keep the main headings like this. I want everyone keep the main headings like this. In this main heading, whichever the plots are applicable, with that plot, one example. Now tell me, bubble chart is there. Bubble chart should be applied on how many variables? How many variables it can be applied? It can be applied only on the one continuous variable also. Single continuous also, one continuous, that is total sale, you will get as a single bubble. But one continuous plus one discrete, like region, then you are going to get the four bubbles. So here you can even apply the bubble chart also. Bubble chart. Now, can't you apply the comparison pie chart? Already we have discussed comparison pie chart. Pie plot we have discussed. Comparison pie plot also we have discussed. Do you remember that one in the last class? I want for each of them one. Assignment is clear first. And all these things has to be done only in the Tableau. Without using any other. Power BI, nothing. Only Tableau I want. Is that clear, guys? Assignment. Assignment or task. And when you have to share this one? Not day after tomorrow or not on the Monday or anything. Only tomorrow by end of the day. Saturday night 12 o'clock is the deadline. Deadline time is clear for everyone. Okay. So just without adding any kind of filters, no need of filters. Don't add the filters. No need to add the new columns, anything. What are the existing columns are there? Use that columns only and complete. Okay. You can apply for this data set, or you can choose any other data set of your choice also. But if you are choosing any other data set, you have to share me the data set also in my mail, because I have to cross check the answer. Means without data set, how I can cross check? I cannot open that file directly, right? It has to support. Means first I have to load that data. Is that clear? Assignment is clear for everyone. By tomorrow night, it has to share. You have to share it to me. To which mail ID you have to share, miss? srk.nareshit@gmail.com. srk.nareshit@gmail.com. This is the one which you have to share it to me. This is not the exam to share to the srk.ds mock test. This is not the exam. Okay. Assignment, share it to me to srk.nareshit. Mail ID is clear. Time is clear. Work is clear. Everything is clear, or anyone has doubts? Yes, ask. What are the doubt you are having? Gnan Prakash. Sir, electricity was gone. Could you repeat? Just I'm asking the plots. what are the plots are discussed, everything. I want all the plots with one example by tomorrow. Clear? Done, guys. That is the end of the session for today, and we'll continue in the tomorrow's class. Yes. Tomorrow there is no class. Next class is on Monday. We'll have on Monday. Tomorrow night, you have to share it to me. Whoever the interested students and correct students are there, please share it to me. If you're not interested, miss, that is your choice. Done. Sir, but we have the test on this Saturday. It's cancelled. Did I told any test? Any test I have told. Overall test, huh? Okay. Okay, I told that overall test, right? Done. So now, as I have already told you earlier, just a minute, guys. Okay. Any student has left already? Let me cross check. Oh, some students has already left. Done. Fine. Now, tomorrow at your class time only. Okay. Anyways, you practice Tableau first, and Saturday, Sunday you prepare for the overall syllabus. Monday you'll write the test. Okay. Monday in the class we'll discuss, and after discussing in the class, I'll upload the question paper, and you can complete in 24 hours of time. In meanwhile, prepare. Okay, Sapna. We will have the test also, but than that, first Tableau is more important. Just focus on the Tableau first. Done. Thank you, guys.